This is Dolynny TV, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of Edmonton Oilers discussion here on the channel. And I just got to check one thing because I feel like I'm missing something here. But what's happening right now is we're in a pretty unique situation with the defense, I must say. And right off the top, I'm a little bit late getting to this. Had some other things I had to commit myself to, like I don't know, maybe getting my wheels retorqued this afternoon. I know that's a lame excuse, they do it quick, but it is an afternoon on a Friday after a crazy week of work. But let's get to it, guys. We play tomorrow against the LA Kings. They're clinging on to dear life already at the beginning of the year, hoping to salvage some kind of something out of this season with Todd McLellan as their head coach. But that aside, and we play the LA Kings, 8 p.m., our first Hockey Night in Canada game tomorrow night. And the question is the defense, right? Yesterday we talked all about Adam Lagesson going on the LTIR, the Oilers sending down Ethan Baer, calling up Evan Bouchard. Well, guys, I don't know how much clearer I could have made it in that video, saying that there really was no hockey logic to send down Ethan Baer, and there was no reason he wouldn't be back. And what I was trying to establish was the simple fact that the only reason they made the move to send Baer down and call up Bouchard is the simple fact that they had to do the math to create the optimum kind of space on the cap space when they enact Larsson's contract onto LTIR, long-term injured reserve, which gives you the cap relief. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you had those worries about Ethan Baer going to the minors, if you really couldn't believe that they had already called up Bouchard, what the heck are the Oilers doing? How could they do this dumbest move ever? I'm sorry. It was all for naught, because Ethan Baer, as I almost pretty much flat out promised yesterday, has been recalled from the AHL to the Edmonton Oilers today, alongside with William Laggeson. Hold on. That's two defensemen. We only sent one down yesterday, and how does that work? Well, the theory follows, right? We do need a defenseman to replace Adam Lagesson on the blue line, and of course there is the risk that Joel Persson isn't ready to go tomorrow night, so you got to figure out how you're going to roll the lines, and that would mean maybe Brandon Manning or William Laggeson draw into the lineup tomorrow against the LA Kings should Joel Persson not be ready to go. However, okay, fine and dandy. We've got ourselves that situation. Who has to go? Evan Bouchard went back to Bakersfield today. Without a doubt, Evan Bouchard's back in Bakersfield. It's all good. It's official. We're wrapped up yesterday's pretty kind of pageantry of general manager experience by Ken Holland gets the job done. Guys, if you could tell me any GM in the past 10 years for the Edmonton Oilers could have pulled that off as beautifully and wrapped up as Ken Holland pulled it off yesterday and today, I think you would be lying, because there ain't no GM that we've had in the past 10, 15 years that would be able to react to such a situation, snap, 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 and be able to make the corresponding moves perfectly to get everything where we're going, especially to be ready for Saturday afternoon as we get ready for the LA Kings Saturday night. So guys, that's huge for us. Now this is now opening up the question of what becomes of the defense with Adam Lagesson out. That leaves 3 to 4 guys in very vulnerable spots. You've got Ethan Baer, you've got Joel Persson, actually quite a few guys. You've got Matt Benning, you've got Chris Russell, pretty much everybody not named Clefbaum and Nurse. So add in Lagesson in there as well. That leaves a lot of guys kind of to step up and fill a void. Problem is, who relatively fills that void of Adam Lagesson? Let's just play a quick game here for a second, if you wouldn't mind. Because Adam Lagesson, the simple fact with him is that he's 6'3", 208 pounds. Okay, that's your math you need to follow here with me. Joel Persson is 5'11", 187 pounds. That's not going to fill the void on the blue line. Now you go to Ethan Baer, who's 5'11", 197. So you got a little wrecking ball right there in Ethan Baer. And William Laggeson, this is another one that you can look at, 6'2", 196. So right there, William Laggeson, probably about the best guy to fill out that void mathematically, body-wise, on the ice for the Edmonton Oilers. Now, William Laggeson, I mean, by no means is he going to be able to go out there and provide what Adam Larsson, quote-unquote, does night in, night out. But essentially, if William Laggeson draws into the lineup at all in this tenure while he's up, of course, Joel Persson might have something to say about that if he comes back and Laggeson gets sent down or Manning gets sent down. Who really knows? The key fact you need to know, if William Laggeson can indeed draw into the lineup, essentially all he has to do is not be Adam Larsson. He has to mold his game into what Adam Larsson brings to the Oilers when he's on, right? You want to be that guy going out there and just doing whatever he can to shut it down defensively. And I know, yes, we crap on Adam Larsson a lot. I crap on Adam Larsson. I'm not trying to sit here and pretend like I don't. But for a guy to go out there and earn some ice time, and William Laggeson, the body comparison, the guy that probably is most likely suited to do this, he simply just has to go out there and play Adam Larsson's game, but not be Adam Larsson. And a big check mark from me would be not making as many stupid plays or costing as many stupid goals as Adam Larsson has the past 2.5 years. 2 years, pardon me. I'm already thinking we're somehow into December over here. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, she's been a long go already. We're on to night 2 tomorrow, and it feels like December. My goodness, guys. But that's essentially it. For Adam Larsson, his spot needs to be filled. So William Laggeson, my guy that I'm looking at most likely to fill that. Now Brandon Manning, Matt Benning, 2 guys that could very well fill those roles as well. Except for if Matt Benning's going to fill that role, that means there's an extra spot on the bottom 6 pair, or the last pair, whatever you want to call it. And that's where Chris Russell's going to have to step up and kind of show the way back there. And even if Brandon Manning's the one that draws in, suddenly, right, you've got yourself some very conflicted messaging, because you've got to figure out how to get Chris Russell and Brandon Manning, of all people, to play very good defense in the absence of, well, Adam Larsson, in the absence of another top pairing defenseman in Joel Persson. But let's go full circle here, back to the call-ups today, because the one man that benefits most from this, you must believe, is Ethan Baer. And there's without a doubt that Ethan Baer is the man that can go out there and single-handedly earn a spot to stay with this team for the full year. 100% he can earn a full year spot in the next 2 months if he plays up to his potential. And I mean, okay, we're talking about Ethan Baer. He's a late round draft pick, relatively speaking. I think, what is he, 4th or 5th? I always get him and Jones turned around, so give me a second here. I always get them turned around. So Ethan Baer drafted 5th round. Okay, so Jones is 4th, Baer is 5th round. And guys, late round pick for the Edmonton Oilers, and they've actually got him playing in the NHL. That in itself, Ethan Baer has gone out and done the impossible in the Edmonton Oilers organization. That's just bingo on him, great on him, that's good. Now, the key for Ethan Baer is to stick it out and survive these 2 months and thrive. And it's a similar kind of situation to what we saw in Ethan Baer's finish to the 17-18 season for the Edmonton Oilers, without a doubt. So now it's a question of if Ethan Baer can go from the success he had in 17-18, the success of this training camp, a very successful year, where for the most part, from what I heard, and I mean, I only take what you guys have told me, is Ethan Baer played with Keegan Lowe a lot last year. So Ethan Baer does have that capability to shut it down and play on a pairing that's more, well, relatively defensive minded as opposed to offensively. Oh my goodness. I can't get my words out, guys. This is why I don't do videos after 6 o'clock in the evening. It's just a disaster, but you get what I'm saying. Ethan Baer has potential one way and another to sit here and absolutely earn the job for a full 82 games. And to sit here and fret yesterday like a lot of us did. I mean, when I first saw Ethan Baer got sent down, I was kind of, what happened? What happened overnight? Well, like, what happened? But now we have a clearer picture. And it's Ethan Baer's biggest opportunity yet. This is the best part. Ethan Baer has done nothing but continue to get opportunity and seize it for the Edmonton Oilers ever since the turn of September 2019. So guys, I don't know. I'm going to leave this one up to you. Who do you think has the most potential? I know I only briefly touched on Matt Benning. He's another guy that could seize it, and with 2 assists the other night, very well, maybe we see something out of him that we weren't expecting this year as well. But I'm going to cut it here. I've got some stuff to get to. The Cold Lake Ice are playing tonight. I may share the stream link with you so you can come hang out if you want to watch the Cold Lake Ice versus the Lagesson Junior B Clippers. But you guys just have yourselves a great night. I'm Tyson, this is Dolynny TV. I will catch you in the next one.